There are confessions that shake Hollywood, and then there are those that shake the soul. Kim Kardashian, a name we associate with glamour, fame, and unshakable confidence, has just revealed something deeply human and heartbreakingly raw. In the Season 7 premiere of The Kardashians, Kim opens up about the darkest emotional battle of her life, admitting that her marriage to Kanye West left her feeling trapped in what she calls Stockholm Syndrome. She says she spent years protecting him, defending his actions, and carrying his pain until it nearly broke her. And now she reveals something even more terrifying. The stress of it all led to a brain aneurysm. This isn't the story of a reality TV icon. This is the story of a woman who lost herself in love and fought her way back to freedom. You're watching Celeb Spill, where we uncover the real stories behind Hollywood's perfect smiles. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because you won't want to miss what Kim finally reveals next. Kim Kardashian, billion-dollar brand, global icon, mother of four. But behind every red carpet, behind every smile, there was silence. On the Kardashian season premiere, Kim admits she once felt responsible for protecting Kanye's image, even when his behavior spiraled out of control. "I always felt like I had Stockholm Syndrome," Kim confesses softly. "I felt bad for him. I wanted to help him. I always wanted to protect him." Those words reveal something most people never knew. That Kim wasn't just living with controversy, she was living under it. For years, the world saw her as the strong, stoic partner, always calm, always composed, as Kanye's public outbursts made headlines. But privately, Kim says, she was carrying a burden no one could see. She'd cover for him, make excuses, and smile when she wanted to cry. And the reason? Her children. "They're going to grow up and see everything one day," she says. "My job as a mom is to protect them." It's a heartbreaking statement because it shows that while the world judged her, Kim was just trying to hold her family together. Every person has a breaking point, and for Kim, that came with stress so intense it affected her health. "There's like a little aneurysm," Kim admits. "They said it was from stress. I thought, why is this happening?" For someone so controlled, so publicly polished, to admit that her body broke down from emotional stress, it's the truest sign of how deep the pain went. Imagine being at the center of fame while your private life collapses. Every headline, every post, every whisper online dissecting your family, your children, your worth. Kim wasn't just battling rumors, she was battling her own mind. Kim and Kanye share 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. She says the hardest part isn't the past, it's co-parenting in the present. "People think I can just walk away and never deal with him again," she explains. "But that's not my reality. We have 4 kids together." And then, in one of the rawest moments of the episode, Kim looks directly into the camera, almost addressing Kanye himself. "It's a divorce, not a kidnapping," she says firmly. "We haven't left, we're in the same spot. He knows where his kids are." Her tone is tired, not angry, but exhausted from defending herself. Because while the world debates who's right or wrong, Kim is living every moment, trying to shield her children from chaos they didn't create. Kim describes waking up to see her name trending, sometimes accused of keeping the kids from Kanye. But behind the scenes, she says he rarely calls. "It's confusing," Kim says. "There's all this talk online, but it's not real. It's the curse of fame. When public opinion drowns out private truth, every rumor adds another layer of pain. Every comment becomes another cut." For Kim, it wasn't just about the marriage ending. It was about trying to rebuild her peace while the world watched. But then something changes. You can see it in Kim's face. You can hear it in her tone. For the first time, she says she no longer feels responsible for fixing Kanye. And in that moment, she reclaims herself. "This was the first time," Kim says, "that I didn't feel that responsibility. I didn't feel like I had to help." That realization is powerful because it's the moment she stopped trying to be his savior and started saving herself. She's now juggling her businesses, her law studies, her acting roles, and most importantly, her peace. Kim might be done with the pain, but she's not done with purpose. She's turning that pain into power, using her platform to talk about emotional health, parenting, and self-respect. On Ryan Murphy's new show All's Fair, she's even playing a lawyer, a symbolic echo of her real-life mission to fight for justice and truth. "It's pretty meta," Kim laughs. "I'm playing a lawyer and hopefully becoming one." It's her new chapter, one where her story is no longer defined by heartbreak, but by healing. Kim's confession isn't just about her, it's about anyone who has ever loved too deeply, anyone who has stayed too long, hoping things would change, anyone who carried someone else's pain until it became their own. Her story is a reminder that even those who seem strongest can feel trapped. That love can blind us until we open our eyes and see what it's costing us. And when Kim said she had Stockholm Syndrome, it wasn't just a phrase, it was an awakening. She finally realized that loving someone doesn't mean losing yourself in them. Kim Kardashian, the woman who turned pain into power, the mother who chose peace over perfection, the survivor who learned that protecting her children meant protecting herself too. As she rebuilds her life, one thing's clear: Kim isn't the same woman she was during that marriage. She's stronger, softer, wiser. Because sometimes walking away isn't the end, it's the beginning. You've been watching Twinkle Tittle, where we go beyond the headlines and tell the real human stories behind Hollywood. If Kim's story touched you, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today.